Didn't expect to do that when I first went live. Hi, everybody. I know we were going to sort out the rest of the fabric tonight. I am just not up to it. Let me tell you about our night. Well, last night, went to bed. Didn't expect anything was going to happen, of course. So I went to bed about 1 o'clock or about 12:30, 12 o'clock, something like that. I woke up at 1:30 and I'm like, I am so glad I said to everybody, I'm taking my little stroller fan that I use when I'm in the dining room, and take it in my bedroom, plug it in, see if that just doesn't help in this little corner that kind of gets a little warm. And I'm like, that's running because it had been plugged in, but the fan's off. Hmm. Josh is asleep. And so I was kind of half asleep. I look at my phone. Oh, power outage. And I look at the reason why the power outage happened, and it said because of inclement weather. So I woke up at 2:30, roasting, because now there is no AC running. There's nothing. We have our fan on even in the winter. So this girl loves having the fan and the air conditioner blowing and all that kind of stuff doing. And so I'm like, okay. So it was roasting, and I'm like, I think at 1:30 I did look out the window going, inclement weather. There's just breeze. It's just a little breezy outside. That was it. At 2:30 I finally got up and had to go and get an ice pack for the back of my neck because I'm like, it is roasting. I can't get comfortable. I spent an hour trying to get comfortable. So I think by this time it was like 3:30. I'm like, okay. I finally went got a no, I take that back. I'm sorry. So I tossed and turned from like 2:30 on till like 4:30. And I woke up enough where I'm like, I was still awake, of course. And I was like, you know what? Last night was a little like blur. I said, you know what? Let me just find out the, from the electric company if they have any update. Hi, Real. Welcome on in. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. So I'm like, okay. And I think at 2:30 I went out and I went looking like outside our door thinking, inclement weather. There is none. There was no rain. There was just a little wind. That was it. I don't know what they were telling us that was inclement weather was causing the issue. And I'm like, okay. So then at like 4:30, I'm like, well, you know what? Let me just find out if the electric company has any updates on when we're going to get our electricity because they said 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. So I'm like, okay, let me see. So I go through the whole process on the phone with the people and doing a report and doing all that kind of stuff. The minute it got to the very end of the phone call, of course, it was all, just speech to text or whatever you want, automated. Or literally our lights popped back on. I was like, thank goodness. And then I went through and got an ice pack, put it on the back of my neck. But it took me about another hour after that to go to sleep. So I fell asleep about 5:30 in the morning. I woke up at 9:30 in the morning. I think I probably woke up in between that because Josh had an appointment. So I wanted to make sure I was up, have my coffee. I needed this morning just to chill out and relax. And I'm like, then I got up and I did get the channel shout outs. And guys, I have missed an entire day. Yesterday I was on a live and I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday. It was Thursday. This girl has missed like an entire day. Tell you what fibromyalgia flare ups do for you, right? So I'm like, I've had maybe 4 or 5 very broken hours of sleep. I also will never sit, I think because I'm ironing and the ironing board is up higher, so I'm having to kind of use a lot of muscles up here, and, my neck is really kinda stiff and a little sore, so I'm not going to do that until tomorrow. So we will finish it may take Saturday and Monday to finish the last of the scraps and ironing them out, getting through the rest of them, which will be perfect in line. Now, my birthday is Thursday, and I still have it scheduled for 7. We'll just have to kind of see how that day kind of flows. We'll just see. But excuse me. I still want to do that project with y'all and get that done. So it's probably about 5:44 and I am just tired and I didn't realize that test he went for like pulmonary test to just see how his breathing is and everything with what happened with that cough. And it was like an hour. And so, hi Cable, welcome on in. You put hashtag bless in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. So I thought I had planned to come on about 6 o'clock, go and sit, finish the rest of the ironing of the fabric scraps that we had. But I don't I want to give up here. All these muscles are really sore today, so I'm going to take a break till tomorrow. And then we may only stay on like an hour and a half and then finish the rest like on Monday, which is fine because we don't get all our supplies till Thursday or till Wednesday. Now, the only thing is, I may, and I don't know if I'm going to totally do it, I may reschedule the birthday live stream for Wednesday versus Thursday because we are traveling someplace on Thursday. I think I may be back by certainly by 7 o'clock, but I don't know what shape I'm going to be in. I may be really tired and I want to really enjoy doing this project. So I may see about rescheduling that and making it for Wednesday versus Thursday, but then on Thursday, which is my birthday, we can go live as we're traveling up to see Christina. So, um, and that's my daughter. So we'll just have to see. We'll kind of have to play it by ear a little bit, and see how it is. I'm just really tired after very broken up sleep. I would still like to know what made the power outage happen because there was not any inclement weather. It was not even raining. It wasn't raining. It was just a little breezy out. I mean, it was nothing. And I'm like, inclement weather? With what? It wasn't even a drop. I know that some places in Indiana had tornado issues yesterday. And I think what we were supposed to was supposed to get kind of fell apart before we got it, from what I can understand. But I'm like, inclement weather. Where was it? Because we certainly didn't get it. So, anyway, uh, I know it's Friday. I sat there going yesterday thinking it was Wednesday all day yesterday, and realizing today is Friday. Oh, it's been a week, y'all. Um, so anyway, tomorrow, and I will schedule it for tomorrow for another Connect and Grow for you guys to come on in and we will finish the fabric or at least get through half of the stack of fabric. Now, I really need your all's help. Um, with the watch hours, please. Again, we're trying to get back to the road to monetization, and I really need really need your help with that. So if anybody can go watch any of the things that we have on our channel when it comes to lives or videos, we would greatly appreciate it. Let's get them watch hours up. I'm actually going to do a community post shortly. So I'm probably gonna, I know it's late, but I probably feel like I need to lay down and have a little bit of a rest. Like I said, it was broken up. I was like, I kind of woke up at 1:30 and like this fog going, oh, okay, the fan's not on. Well, my fan's on, the little fan I have over here for the stroller fan. I'm like, okay. And I looked at my phone, oh, the power's out. And then an hour later, and you woke up and it's like, oh my goodness gracious, it's just so warm in here. And then um you just tossed and turned for like 2 hours. I'm like, I don't know I could never go Amish, because I couldn't do it without the AC. It's not this girl's kind of thing. So anyway, and then I think I finally fell asleep about like 5:30 in the morning. So I don't do well if I go to sleep and I have like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, I don't ever do well the next day. It's not something that I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I can run on something." I feel like I just am, like, dead in the water today. So that was our night last night. Unexpected that the lights just went out, um, over inclement weather, which there was none. There was no inclement weather. So I thought, I know I promised y'all that I'd come on about 6 o'clock and work on that fabric, but I was really, really sore after I left doing that yesterday, and my shoulders were sore, and I thought, we're not doing that tonight. We're gonna let them all rest and kind of calm down. And we still have a good stack of fabric left to finish, but it'll fall right online. If I feel that our day on on Thursday, which is my birthday, is going to be overwhelming. Not that's going to be tiring, as we have to be someplace at 10 o'clock in the morning and have to drive about an hour to the destination, about an hour and a half. Hi, Belky. Welcome on in. I'm doing good. And I'm a yaya eventually, pretty soon here. Which is grandmother for Greek. Not quite yet. But I'm at the yaya age. That's what I tell people. I'm at the yaya age. Actually, I tell people I'm 29 and I've celebrated my 29th birthday over and over and over and over again. Hi, Gardle. Welcome on in. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. So for some reason I feel as if that I just do that as a kidding. Okay, I do that as a kidding. I don't I listen, I have no problem telling my age. I just really, it's not something that I do. I got it from a friend of mine many, many, many odd years ago. It was a lady at work, and she just said, "I celebrate." No, I don't. Um, I celebrate, she said, "I just keep telling people I celebrate my 29th birthday over and over and over again." So I just, when I say that, it's coming from a place of a really sweet friend that I had that I just remember her when we used to laugh about it. I said, "Oh, you're celebrating your 29th birthday again." Well, I'm just me, and I'm proud of being me. So, um, anyway, I may reschedule that live for Wednesday, which is my birthday, versus Thursday, depending on how this, we have to be up. See, we have to be up and out of the house by like 8 o'clock in the morning. So we'll kind of see how this girl is by the time we get there. We do everything that we need to do, and then we'll probably be heading back here about 3 o'clock. We probably won't get back here till about 5:30. And I've scheduled that live for 7. So we'll just have to see. We may reschedule my birthday live for the Wednesday versus the Thursday. But we'll still do a live on Thursday. It just won't be the way that we intended to. I live in the USA. We live in Ohio. So um anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. We're going to finish the fabric. The blessing that was a tremendous blessing from somebody within our community. Um and um tremendous blessing. So we're going to absolutely 100% finish that, because that was a huge blessing. It's a messy blessing, but it's a huge blessing. And so we're going to unpack it. We're going to take care of it. We're going to do it as a community. And this community is here for you guys to come in and connect and grow with each other, to be able to ha- build that community. And we are here to help you all build community with other people. And that is the important thing. having your numbers and subscribers and all that kind of stuff, those are important. But we here call them community members. Okay, but at the same time, I appreciate you saying sorry, but we're just not going to. It wasn't that. I just don't feel like that's appropriate in this chat. So that's why. But I hope you come back again, and I hope that you can come back and actually do what we do here, which is connect with each other and help each other grow and find community here on YouTube, because that's what it's all about. Um, I just feel like those comments were a little bit. Thank you, thank you very much. I felt that some of them comments were just not appropriate here, so that's why I removed them. But you're always welcome back as long as everybody can stay respectful and and do what this channel was designed to do. I mean, we don't do a lot. I mean, I'll sit and crochet, but it's not something that we do. We crochet connection, because connection for people that whatever they are going through, or people that may be dealing with a chronic illness or raising a special needs child or whatever they're going through in life, sometimes this is what they need in the day to get through, because sometimes they don't have or not able to reach out to people within their community because they're dealing with too much, or their pain level's too high, or their child can't handle it today, or they're caregiving for a person with dementia and they can't leave their side for whatever reason. So that's why we have this channel, because I've been there. I've done that. I've raised a special needs child. I've had a dad with dementia. I know what it's like to feel like you have nobody to talk to. And I would have loved to have something like this where, man, I had a community to come into and say, I'm really struggling. I'm having a bad day. Right. And that's what we're here to do. And that's why we have this channel. And that's why we're growing it. And that's why this community is so important to us. So, with that being said, I probably have a rest. Again, excuse me. Um, Having that very broken sleep last night just really didn't help this girl at all. So I'm just decided to take it easy. Tomorrow we'll try to unpack more of the blessings of the fabric that we received, and I cannot wait. I'm being so excited to show you all um this project that I've just really just been fascinated by all of a sudden. And I did get the knife that the cutting tool that we have to use to be able to get the polystyrene board done, so we can be able to cut it into the size that we need. I have several different designs. I think what I'm going to do is I may put a couple of them up. I may do a couple more designs and let the community choose which one they would like us to do first. I know which one I want to. Now I have to do one that is going to be very easy because I've never done this before, but that's going to challenge you all to do something you've never done before too. I'm going to pick out a couple more. I'm going to put them up and I'm going to have you all vote which one, and whatever gets the most votes is exactly the one we'll do. It may not be the one I will want to do first. That's okay. Because um you all, I want you to choose, okay? So I'm going to pick a couple. I'm going to put them on the community board probably tomorrow. You guys can tell me. I will put probably 3. And you guys tell me which one you want me to do first. I'm going to do all 3 of them eventually. But I just thought it'd be fun for you all to choose exactly and I'm also going to put them in the Facebook group for them to choose too as well. And then that way we could choose, and eventually they'll all get done, but we'll see which ones that we're going to do first. I'm going to do really simple ones because I'm still learning and you're going to learn right along with me. So, with that being said, guys, I love you all. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow once I get a good night's sleep. And be praying the lights don't go out again, because all of a sudden we had inclement weather. still don't get it. It's like YouTube thing that says, yeah, you voluntarily left the program when you didn't. Don't understand it. Anyway, I'm gonna work on soap caddies. I've got to get more soap caddies done because I've got that show coming up on the 3rd. So I've got to sit here and work on some more so I can have a good stock ready on the 3rd. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Please continue to watch. Get our watch hours really skyrocketed so we can get back to monetization. It'd be awesome if it would happen, excuse me, before the 18th. But you know what? I'm not going to put any more handcuffs on God. God's going to do it. If it's meant to be, it will happen. And it will happen by my birthday. That would be amazing. But if not, we're just going to keep rolling and then eventually we'll have it happen again. I love you all. Have a great night. Thank you for understanding about tonight. I'm just not up to it. This is all really sore after yesterday. I think it's because again, the iron board's up and I'm having to really use the muscles and they're just all a little sore and tense. So I'm going to let them kind of calm down. Alrighty, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll work on some more blessing fabric. That's what I'm going to call it, blessing fabric. And you guys are the blessing behind Blessed to Crochet. Love y'all. Have a great day. Remember to be proud of being you because everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody. Love y'all, each and every one of you.